Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The single best idea, we'll be quick here. The news flow this morning just absolutely extraordinary with Mr. Trump embedding tariffs in for the State of the Union on March 4th. That really has moved the market. Some real gyrations. I don't know what to make of it other than a sell-off just in the last 10 minutes. I'm watching the 10-year inflation-adjusted yield. It's been 2.00 to 2.20%. And it's come down now and broken through 2%. We're even down to 1.89%. A lot of our guests, Ian Lingen, I'll mention with BMO Capital Markets, looking for that to really give way. Of course, the news yesterday was all technology, all AI, if you will. Gil Luria is with D.A. Davidson of the Midwest with a really holistic look, a nice mix of buys and neutrals. Gil Luria on the state of NVIDIA.
There's better things to do. So if we were to look, last night was a great view of what the AI trade is, right? NVIDIA was the AI trade a couple of years ago and last year. Salesforce is not quite ready for AI. Snowflake was a fantastic report. Infrastructure software is incredibly important. For companies to be able to run AI applications, they need to get their data ready. And Snowflake is leading the way in terms of doing that. They have the main analytical database, the leading product. And so companies are using them to put all the data in one place so they can even start building AI applications. That's why Snowflake did well. That's why we like infrastructure software companies like Snowflake, Datadog, Dynatrace, JFrog. We like half the companies. We just prefer them over the other half.
Gil Luria, D.A. Davidson as well. Speaking of a conversation on technology, in our studios today, Amazon's leadership, Mr. Jassy, in a conversation with Caroline Hyde of Bloomberg Technology. We talked to Caroline Hyde and had to migrate to the press conference today of the president and the prime minister. Here, Caroline Hyde on Prime Minister Starmer.
I wonder if anything will be said about Elon Musk. You've got to remember the absolute chaos that the focus of Elon Musk on Keir Starmer and his government has driven across the entire nation. They are not buying his cars. They have
I saw that.
We're starting to see this real pushback, and I wonder whether Keir Starmer will start to speak to. If we're going to have US-UK relations, please let them be between Trump and Starmer rather than Elon and Starmer.
And we'll have coverage again today for those of you getting this podcast early. On your commute across the nation, don't forget tomorrow, key inflation numbers at 8:30. We're out on YouTube. Thanks to our podcast team for a terrific article on YouTube. I learned a lot. Neil McMahon and all looking at billions of, I don't believe it, like billions of people are doing YouTube podcasts, which is very cool. Subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to Bloomberg Podcasts, and we're out on YouTube Podcasts. It's single best idea.